What's up, everyone? Haley Elwood here, about to take a ride with Thomas Davis.
What's up?
Thomas Davis Sr.
Here's what you need to know about Thomas. He's a linebacker. He is from the state of Georgia, and he has an extensive Jordan collection. But you will learn all of that and more in today's The Winning Drive.
Presented by Chevron.
It's very official. So Thomas, you were born, raised, and educated in the state of Georgia.
Yes.
What was it like growing up there?
I mean, I loved growing up in Georgia. When you grow up in the South, I feel like you learn to appreciate everything a lot more. You know, I didn't fully understand that, growing up in Shillman, Georgia, where I grew up at, we only had like 950 to 1,000 people.
That is crazy.
Total population.
That's like some high schools.
It is. And the crazy part about it, we still don't even have any traffic lights in my hometown.
Are you serious?
And right now, we currently don't have any police officers. So we have sheriffs that come through and kind of patrol. And you go to my hometown, you won't hear a single, like if you say Thomas, like they're kind of look at you for a second and they'll be like, oh, Pokey, yeah, we know each other now. But everybody
is that your nickname?
Yeah, my nickname is Pokey. I was a little fat baby, so kind of stemmed from Porky Pig.
Okay. So in high school, I read you were a 4-sport athlete.
3.
Okay, 3.
They kind of threw that 4th one in there. I played a little bit of baseball, but
Okay.
My heart was really on the track and baseball season kind of go together. So I gravitated towards track.
But otherwise, it was football, it was track, and it was basketball.
Absolutely.
Were you always into sports?
I was always into sports. I was one of those kids that after school, I never wanted to go home. I wanted to be active. I wanted to participate in something because I knew for me, growing up where I grew up, that was my outlet. That was my way out.
Here comes the blitz. And there's Thomas Davis. Oh, my.
What did you love about going to Georgia?
I mean, being a Georgia kid, you always grew up watching the Champ Baileys, hearing about Herschel Walker and all of the greats that came through Georgia. And you just want to go and you want to represent your state. You want to represent that team to the fullest. And, I was always a Georgia fan. Yeah. My favorite colors was always red and black because my high school was red and black.
Fits in here.
Oh, it obviously, right?
Obviously.
So it was a no-brainer, when you think about the Georgia tradition, wearing the silver breeches, being able to play between the hedges, all of that stuff played a huge factor. But like I said, I wasn't highly recruited. Georgia was the only Division I school that
to
really
give you an offer.
Me.
Yeah. But like you said, you wouldn't really change anything.
That's why I wanted to go anyway,
Yeah.
so it all worked out. So I'm about to take you guys into one of many shoe closets.
You have a very extensive shoe collection.
Yes.
How many pairs do you have?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I do know this. I have 6 closets at my house that are all of my shoes.
This is in Carolina.
This is in Carolina.
Okay. So you have just for shoes?
Just for shoes. 6 closets. A big part of, me being a huge shoe fanatic came from my love of Michael Jordan, obviously. But even bigger than that, growing up in Shillman, Georgia, growing up the way that I grew up, my mom couldn't really afford to give me like the Jordans that had just come out or some of the nicer shoes that all of the other kids were wearing. So I think in turn, as an adult now, that has caused me to try to relive some of those days or try to be able to get some of the shoes that I couldn't get when I was younger.
So TD, now it is time for the final mile challenge presented by Chevron. So I'm gonna put 30 seconds on the clock and I'm going to need you to name 10 musical artists from the 80s.
Oh man.
The decade you and I are both from, we won't say the specific years, but I'm gonna count you down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna go Whitney Houston. I'm gonna go Michael Jackson. I'm gonna go Gerald Levert. I'm gonna go with, oh man.
Can be bands, can be solo artists.
Goodness gracious, I'm drawing a blank right now. From the 80s. MC Hammer.
Okay.
Going with, sheesh.
Oh, we got 1 second.
Oh, I'm done.
Nah. I mean, that's tough.
I'm thinking, because all I can think about is the 90s right now, so.
Should have gone 90s.
Yeah.
Should have gone 90s.
90s would have been a lot easier.
But we will still give you the unbeatable mileage hat from Chevron.
All right, well, cool.
Of course, right?
I appreciate it. I represent this. Come on, Chevron, holla at me. Like Denzel say. You know the slogan.
Come on, Bull fans, you want some more of this? Click subscribe, hit this button right here. Click this button right here and you can get all of this that you want. Come on, Bull fans.